Hello everybody, welcome to this video as I will talk about which games are worth buying for this holiday season. I will cover games I only own or have played recently this year or in the past years. First I will start with DLC games. Okay, first thing is Journey, a game made by that game company. In short, this game is definitely worth buying, but it also depends what kind of gamer you are. This is an adventure game that is very slow paced, but the visuals are absolutely beautiful and has lots of meaning. If you're the kind of gamer that's just into action shooters, then this is definitely not for you. If you have no patience, this is not for you. But if you're someone who enjoys all kinds of video games, then don't think twice, because this game is definitely worth being in your video game library. Next up is The Walking Dead, made by Telltale Games. This game is also worth checking out and has my vote for Game of the Year. It is also very slow paced and has a lot of emotion, but this game is based on what kind of choices you make, so there is some replay value. There are 5 Walking Dead episodes, each lasting between 2 or 3 hours. No doubt this game is a must buy. Next is Hell Yeah, Wrath of the Dead Rabbit. This is also a very good game, but ultimately, I feel this is not worth buying. It has some cool effects I've never seen in the game before, but it does get repetitive. It's not a memorable game as well. Unlike Journey and The Walking Dead, Wrath of the Dead Rabbit never gave me a reason to go back and praise for its brilliant story. However, the point of this game is not the story, it's mainly the gameplay, but you're not really missing out on much if you don't play it. Next is FMS Festival of Blood. In short, I say this is not worth buying. I love Infamous and this is a very good game, but it's also very short, only lasting for about an hour. Then again, this game was worth $10 and was on sale for $2, so you get what you pay for. Overall, you're better off buying the original Infamous and Infamous 2 games, which are very worth checking out. Next up is the Resident Evil Chronicles. No doubt these are the only 2 games this year I absolutely regretted buying. I say these games are not worth buying, and I will not go in further detail, I just simply did not enjoy it. Finally, we have Okami HD. This game is absolutely worth buying. It's a game I've been wanting to play for a long time, and boy is it worth it. It's a very artistic game, and it's both very fun to play and very beautiful to look at. You will be doing yourself a big favor if you buy this game. If you call yourself a gamer, then you must buy this game. It starts off slow, but it gets better the more you play. Now we're gonna talk about the big boy games, more specifically the games that came out earlier this year. First up, and just to get it out of the way, is Call of Duty Black Ops 2. If you were disappointed with Black Ops 1 or even Modern Warfare 3, which I was, then don't buy this game. Do not even think about it. If you enjoyed the first Black Ops, then yes, Black Ops 2 is worth checking out. However, the best part of Black Ops 2 is the campaign. It has branching storyline, so you get a total by about 5 different endings. Zombies mode has also been expanded and is also very enjoyable. But the multiplayer I just found very disappointing. Overall, I say Black Ops 2 is worth checking out, but I recommend you rent it first. There are a lot of things you may love or hate about it, or it will be best if you just completely stay away from it. Next up, we have Sleeping Dogs. This game is absolutely awesome, fun to play, good action, and really violent. And overall, a worthy asset to the sandbox game type, like Grand Theft Auto and Saints Row. Sleeping Dogs is definitely worth buying. It gives you a storyline between 15 to 20 hours and tons of side missions. It is also a good game to just fuck around with. This will be my second favorite game this year, right next to The Walking Dead. Next up is Doom 3 BFG Edition. Overall, I say this is worth buying. It gives you tons of content for just $40 or $20 if you got it on sale or even cheaper. It's a classic series that is definitely worth checking out, especially if you're a PS3 owner that has never played the Doom series. Finally, we have Resident Evil 6. This is also a very good game, but not as memorable as Resident Evil 4 or 5, but it's still enjoyable. Many dislike this Resident Evil title, some calling it the worst game they have ever played, and to that I say, fuck you. It's a very good game. Sure, it has taken a different approach, adding some new features some people may like or dislike. However, even though I did enjoy it, I did find it a bit disappointing. It's a good game, but definitely not the best of the Resident Evil series. Overall, I say rent it first. If you like it, then buy it, and if you don't, then you're just a part of the bandwagon haters that don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Now I will talk about games that I do not own, but I still played and I believe they are worth checking out. And some of these are games that I played this year, but they're pretty old. One of them is Deus Ex Revolution that just came out last year, has a good story and good gameplay, does take some patience to play. Grand Theft Auto 4, an absolute classic, good action, good story, such an amazing game. Metal Gear Solid 4, it's been a long time since I played that, but it's really worth playing, and it's like, I don't remember much of it, but I just remember it was just a good game. And finally, Quantum Conundrum, which I believe came out earlier this year or last year, but it's also worth checking out. It's by the co-creator of Portal, and it's a nice little puzzler that's really fun and very, very creative. Now, very quickly, I'll mention the games that I own and I believe are worth buying or worth checking out. Heavy Rain, buy it, good story. Little Big Planet 2, buy it, lots of content. Infamous 1 and 2, buy it, good story, good action and lots of content. Portal 2, buy it, good gameplay and a cool co-op mode. Uncharted 2 and 3, buy it, good story, good action and lots of content. Sonic Generation, rent it, a good Sonic game but very short. There are other games that I did not mention that are also worth checking out, like the Batman series and the God of War series, and to that I say please check out my top 10 list to probably help you which games to differentiate which ones you could buy and not buy. Thanks for watching and happy gaming to all of you.